5 strange reasons people cannot stand Sigma males. Sigma males have an undeniable presence that drives people wild, not because they're loud, rude, or cocky, but because they stand apart in the most unexpected way. They move quietly, follow their own path, and most importantly, they don't waste time seeking approval from anyone. And that's what gets under people's skin. In a world where society thrives on predictability, norms, and a constant need for validation, Sigma males flip the script. They don't play by the rules, don't follow the crowd, and never ever seek to fit in. And for many, that's unsettling. It's not that Sigma males do anything wrong. It's that they force others to confront the truth. They are everything people wish they could be, but are too afraid to become. So, what makes Sigma males such a challenge to handle? Let's dive in and uncover the traits that make them so difficult to ignore. Number 1. The moment he decides enough is enough. Every Sigma male reaches a breaking point, a moment of raw realization when he understands that the conventional path isn't for him. Society has conditioned men to seek validation through status, wealth, and social approval. But for the Sigma, these external pressures feel like chains. He's tolerated mediocrity, endured superficial interactions, and even played along with societal expectations until he can't anymore. Then comes the shift. This isn't just a phase, it's an awakening. Studies in psychology suggest that men who break away from herd mentality exhibit higher levels of self-determination and intrinsic motivation. The Sigma male embodies this fully. Once he steps into his own power, he stops bending to expectations. He no longer entertains people who drain his energy, nor does he waste time proving himself. His silence becomes his weapon, his presence intimidating. From this point forward, his mindset is razor sharp. Neuroscience tells us that focused individuals activate the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for strategic thinking and decision-making. This explains why, when a Sigma decides to go full savage mode, his priorities become crystal clear. He refines his goals, eliminates distractions, and locks into his mission with military precision. While society glorifies the Alpha's dominance, it fears the Sigma's quiet rebellion. He doesn't announce his moves. He simply makes them. He detaches from meaningless noise, embraces solitude, and masters his craft. The world no longer dictates his path. He carves his own, unapologetically. And when a Sigma reaches this level of clarity, the game doesn't just change. It ends, because now he's the one in control. Number 2, the power of detachment. When a Sigma male enters savage mode, he transforms into an unstoppable force of self-mastery. This isn't about aggression or arrogance. It's about emotional resilience, strategic thinking, and an unshakable sense of self. Emotionally untouchable. A Sigma male in savage mode doesn't let emotions control him. He controls them. Negative energy, it bounces right off. Insults, they don't fear him. While most people get easily rattled by criticism or manipulation, he remains calm, calculating, and detached. This is the hallmark of high emotional intelligence, something many people lack but Sigmas master effortlessly. Immune to manipulation. Most social interactions are built on subtle power plays, flattery, guilt tripping, or peer pressure. But here's where the Sigma male flips the script. He sees through deception like a chess master, predicting moves in advance. Narcissists and manipulators find him frustrating because their usual tricks fall flat. He neither seeks approval nor plays along with fake niceties. The enigma effect. In savage mode, the Sigma male becomes a mystery no one can solve. His unpredictability keeps people guessing, making him both intriguing and intimidating. Unlike alphas who demand attention, the Sigma stays in the shadows, pulling the strings without seeking validation. His silence is his power. While others broadcast their plans, he operates under the radar, always 2 steps ahead. This makes him dangerous in the best way possible, not because he seeks conflict, but because he's immune to control. In a world where people crave attention, the Sigma's quiet self-assurance is his greatest weapon. Number 3, strategic intelligence, becoming a master of the game. A fully unleashed Sigma male is like a grandmaster in a world of casual players. While others move impulsively, reacting to the moment, he's already 10 steps ahead. His mind operates like a strategic blueprint, constantly analyzing variables, outcomes, and opportunities. He doesn't just react, he orchestrates. Take business, for example. While the average person chases trends and follows the herd, the Sigma male studies market shifts, human behavior, and untapped potential. Steve Jobs, often considered a Sigma archetype, didn't follow the competition. He rewrote the game. He understood that true influence comes not from noise, but from calculated innovation. The same applies to relationships. While others try to impress with bravado or status, the Sigma male captivates through mystery, depth, and emotional intelligence. He listens more than he speaks, making his words powerful when he does. His confidence isn't performative, it's grounded in self-mastery. He knows his value, and because he doesn't seek validation, others naturally seek his. And then there's life itself. Society rewards those who conform, yet the Sigma male thrives on independence. He doesn't need permission to carve his own path. His choices aren't dictated by fleeting emotions, but by logic, vision, and when he strikes, whether in a career move, a life decision, or a personal challenge, it's not random. It's the result of meticulous planning, making his success appear almost inevitable. He doesn't need to dominate the conversation. He doesn't need to prove anything. Because when you're always in control, the outcome is never left to chance. Number 4, physical discipline, mastering the body as well as the mind. A savage Sigma doesn't just sharpen his mind, he forges his body into a weapon. These are undeniable truth. Physical strength breeds mental toughness. This isn't just about aesthetics or vanity. It's about discipline, resilience, and the ability to face any challenge head-on. The science behind strength and mental resilience. Studies have shown that intense physical activity, like weightlifting or martial arts, significantly boosts mental toughness. Exercise releases endorphins, reducing stress and enhancing cognitive function. More importantly, the struggle of pushing through physical pain, whether it's the last rep in the gym or enduring a grueling training session, directly strengthens one's ability to endure hardships in life. A Sigma sees his body as an instrument of willpower, constantly testing and refining it. Power commands respect. Let's be honest, strength is respected. In every culture and era, the strongest individuals have held power, whether physically, mentally, or strategically. A Sigma male in peak condition doesn't need to announce his dominance. His presence alone speaks volumes. His posture, his unwavering gaze, his effortless confidence. It all stems from knowing that he can handle himself in any situation. Once the art of controlled violence. A Sigma male doesn't seek fights, but he's always prepared for one. Mastering martial arts isn't just about combat, it's about control. Whether it's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, boxing, or Krav Maga, the discipline of combat sports teaches patience, composure, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. These skills don't just apply to the ring. They translate to boardrooms, negotiations, and everyday encounters. A daily grind, the Sigma's approach to fitness isn't just about hitting the gym. It's about embracing discomfort, cold showers, endurance training, intermittent fasting. These aren't just health practices, they're mental conditioning exercises. Each challenge strengthens his ability to resist laziness, fear, and weakness. Because at the end of the day, a Sigma doesn't just want power, he embodies it. His strength isn't for show, it's a reflection of his unshakable mindset. Number 5, their reluctance to engage in social hierarchies. In a world where most people are either climbing the social ladder or struggling to find their place within it, Sigma males take an entirely different approach. They reject the game altogether. While the majority of society operates within structured hierarchies, such as corporate rank, social status, or group politics, Sigmas function independently, moving through life on their own terms. This independence can be both intriguing and unsettling to those who are deeply invested in these systems. The concept of social hierarchy is deeply ingrained in human behavior. Psychologists like Abraham Maslow and Jordan Peterson have discussed the dominance hierarchy, where individuals compete for status, power, and influence. Most people naturally fall into this system, seeking validation and rank within their respective circles. Alphas aim for leadership, betas follow, and even gammas and deltas try to position themselves strategically within the hierarchy. Sigmas, however, refuse to engage in the struggle. Instead of climbing the social ladder, Sigmas build their own structure, one that doesn't rely on approval, networking, or political maneuvering. This makes them unpredictable. They may rise to leadership positions without even trying, simply because they don't conform to expectation. Their self-sufficiency, confidence, and ability to navigate social structures without attachment make them an enigma to both alphas and betas. By sidestepping hierarchies, Sigmas disrupt the status quo. To someone deeply invested in social ranking, this is unsettling. If a Sigma can succeed without playing by the rules, it raises uncomfortable questions. Questions about whether the system is necessary at all. This is why Sigmas often face skepticism, jealousy, or even resistance from those who have spent their lives mastering the hierarchy. However, their independence doesn't mean they are antisocial or detached from society. Instead, they engage on their own terms, choosing quality over quantity when it comes to relationships. They thrive in environments where autonomy is valued, entrepreneurship, creative fields, or unconventional careers where skill and merit matter more. In the end, Sigmas don't reject success. They simply achieve it without compromising their individuality. And in doing so, they challenge the very foundations of social structures, proving that true power comes not from dominance, but from self-mastery. Sigmas, the world fears what it cannot control, and a Sigma male in full savage mode. He's completely unpredictable. He's a force that cannot be stopped. If you've ever felt like you're holding back, ask yourself why. The moment you stop suppressing your power and embrace who you truly are, you become unstoppable. So if you're ready to join this movement, subscribe, like this video, and let's keep building the Sigma community together. Having said this,